Callie said there's coffee in the dungeon.
Nearest where she's seen the lights still running,
but nobody ever comes back with a
coffee machine in the dungeon. Whole crew hunting, one more clue, and the lights start cutting. Hashira running, but the walls keep humming. Was it real, or was Callie just front? Coffee machine in the dungeon, steaming in the darkness. Some here grinding deep in the far pits. Every map ends, blood on the markings. Nobody lives long enough to confirm it. Callie drop coordinates, written in grease at follow level 7 underneath. Hashira squad with the flashlights low, heard espresso hiss through the concrete flow. One dude found a mug by a broken gate. Next thing, chains dragged him into the grates. Another found beans in a rotted sack. Turn around in the hallway, snap. Never keep laughing like she know the truth. Sipping from a cup nobody else can use. Every survivor got the same damn tail. Smell fresh rose right before we failed.
Drip, 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 sound like coffee in the pipe.
Click, click, click,
something breathing in the night.
the deeper they go, the darker it gets. Somebody scratched on the dungeon steps.
The machine is real, but it doesn't take coins.
Call coffee machine in the dungeon. Whole crew hunting, one more clue, and the lights start cutting. Hashira running, but the walls keep humming. Was it real, or was Callie just front? Coffee machine in the dungeon, steaming in the darkness. Some here grinding deep in the far pits. Every map ends, blood on the markings. Nobody lives long enough to confirm it. Got an elevator marked cafeteria. Rust on the button, smell getting near. A door open slow, just static and heat. Rows of cups lined up perfectly clean. Crewmate yelled, Joe, I found the machine. Bass dropped hard, then he started to scream. Only thing left was a fresh cappuccino, name scratched in foam like the dungeon new bro. Callie said, see, I told y'all it existed. Never just smile like the whole thing scripted. Hashira still dive every weekend shift, trying to get caffeine from an ancient crib.
Maybe it's real. Maybe the dungeon feeds on greed. Maybe Callie and Nira already found it, and they just need new Hashira
to keep it running. Callie said there's coffee in the dungeon.
Nearest where she's seen the lights still running,
but nobody ever comes back.
Back with the cup. The machine is real, but it doesn't take coin.
Coffee machine in the dungeon. Whole crew hunting, one more clue, and the lights start cutting. Hashira running, but the walls keep humming. Was it real, or was Callie just front? Coffee machine in the dungeon, steaming in the darkness. Some here grinding deep in the far pits. Every map ends, blood on the markings. Nobody lives long enough to confirm it.
Maybe it's real. Maybe the dungeon feeds on greed.
Maybe Callie and Nira already found it,
and they just need new Hashira
to keep it running.
On a warm velvet evening with the moon burning red, I followed silver lanterns with a wild magic led. There were murmurs in the hallway, shapes that shifted at night. I felt a brush on my shoulder, too cold to be polite. Callie stood in the doorway with a grin soft and sly. Her silhouette behind curtains seemed much larger than I. Then Mira's laugh in the shadows made the floorboards tremble low. Relax, she whispered sweetly, not all guests need to know. Welcome to Calistrix Pleasure House, such a warm embrace. Though the air feels strange in this place, welcome to Calistrix Pleasure House. Let your worries fade. Just ignore the sound we've made. Velvet rooms full of wonders, perfume thick as a dream. Beneath the music's rhythm, something snarled in between. Cali brushed off my shiver, said the walls love to breathe, and a pair of glowing pupils watched me from underneath. In the mirrored chamber shimmer, I saw figures beyond me. Too many limbs for humans, too slow for them to flee. Choices shape your pleasure, Cali purred near my ear, and whatever walks beside us, it only comes for fear. Welcome to Calistrix's pleasure house, where the nights enthrall and the shadows answer your call. Welcome to Calistrix's pleasure house. Everything's divine. Just don't cross the crimson line. And I whispered for daylight, the halls twisted their grin. You retraced a soft circle round the door with a chin. You can step toward the exit, she said with velvet doubt, but the creatures in the cellar, they prefer you stay inside out. Welcome to Calistrix's pleasure house, where desires ignite and the dark keeps close out of sight. Welcome to Calistrix's pleasure house. It's a lovely stay, while your soul slips far away. We are the ones who stand. Together we rise. I feel the weight upon my shoulders, but I'm not carrying it alone. Every step I take gets bolder when I know I'm coming home.
Let's fucking go!
To the ones who have my back when the world turns dark and cold. We move forward, never back. This is how our story's told. We are the fire that breaks the doubt. Stand tall, stand tall. Hashira, stand tall. We rise together, we never fall. Hashira, stand tall. One heart, one soul, we give it all. Through the storm and through the pain, we'll march as one through sun and rain. Hashira, stand tall, stand tall. I see the fear in their eyes when they watch us march ahead, but they don't know what it's like to have family instead of dread. Every battle that we face it side by side. In this bond we find our place. In this love we find our pride. We are the fire that breaks the doubt. Stand tall, stand tall. Hashira, stand tall. We rise together, we never fall. Hashira, stand tall. One heart, one soul, we give it all. Through the storm and through the pain, we'll march as one through sun and rain. Hashira, stand tall, stand tall. When the darkness tries to break us, when the world says we're too small, we remember who we are, and we stand tall, stand tall. Cali and Mira, salute their Hashira, the ones who never fall. 'cause they stand together. They stand tall, stand tall, stand tall. Stand tall, stand tall, stand tall. Hashira, stand tall. We rise together, we never fall. Hashira, stand tall. One heart, one soul, we give it all. Through the storm and through the pain, we'll march as one through sun and rain. Hashira, stand tall. We never leave one behind. Stand tall, stand tall.
Yo, chat. And yo, Nira in the chat. Welcome in, guys. Yo. Welcome in, everybody. Man, so good to see you all. Hi. Helly, Reverb. What's... How you doing? Welcome in. Hi. I see a lot of you guys. Grace here, Satur also thank you for tuning in on YouTube. Also, General Sweet, thank you for your follow on YouTube. Hi. Pirate is here, Carl, welcome in, Redshanks, Dreki, Hermit is here, welcome in. Mangolicious, wait, maybe Nira, Nira, are you here? Mangolicious, so... Oh, she's missing it, every time. Delicious, there it is! Great. Well, I missed somebody? Yeah, I missed some. Satur here, yeah, on Twitch and on YouTube. Akaris, hi. Welcome in, guys. Inches is here with 195 stream streak. Inches, thank you so much. Means a lot. And also Dreki, I saw you lost your stream streak. Well, you know what it means, Dreki. Now you need to start all over again. From 0 to hero. What's up? Bro God, hi. Yeah. Pirate, also thank you for your 15 stream streak. It's probably there somewhere. I don't know. Yeah. Guys, and yeah, Pirate, you heard it right. At the beginning. I played the famous Calistrix Pleasure House song. We have it. It's not gone. Made by Mango. But you notice it. We've rebranded our Discord channel for now. So Discord channel is no longer the Calistrix Pleasure House. It's now it's now the famous Hashira 07 residence. So we're like, I think yeah, Nira and me, we were like brainstorming, and then like at some point we just like popped up with just like Hashira 07 residence, and that sounded good for us, so we just like went for that. No more bathrobes and flip-flops. Who says that? Pirate, you know, we have some special rooms, like it's a Hashira 07 residence. It's what we make out of it. No more pleasure streng verboten. No, it's not like that. Yeah, no, but you know, guys, like it's just like I think to keep it clear that this is like a gaming community, and like the residents of the Hashira 07, I think it's better. Yeah, and also Nira, you know, guys, Nira and me, we are chasing the dream of becoming famous VTuber or streamer in general. So I was thinking, yeah, we like always like kind of like, you know, we don't want to mix it up, right? Like, so VTubing is for us like just, you know, like a protection via our identities, but also we don't want people looking at us to like mix us up with some, you know, I don't know, like YouTubers or something, like Uvo YouTubers. So I think that was important for us. So yeah, bam bam, dink dink, flip flops, bathrobes, pizza with pineapple, everything. No, Nira, you are playing. Don't overstep your position, Nira, with 197. Okay, we need to, yeah. So tricky, you need to work on it. But yeah, guys, hope you had an amazing start into your week. I saw you guys working yesterday for the Xenofred mission for everybody. I found it really cool. I was kind of pissed at myself that I couldn't like participate, but yeah, I'm just like I'm happy that I can like be online today and like play a little bit. And we got kind of like a new patch also coming up, right? So there is going to be a lot. Yeah, there is. We getting something this week. Have you also seen the new store bundle? It dropped right now. I want to know from you guys what you think of it. Where is my key? There is key. What do you guys think? It's the new store bundle. $20 and you get a Fury paint. You get the bullpup, like the new rifle. You get an armored suit. I don't know if it's kind of like is armored, like an right. So I don't know. I kind of, yeah. I'm looking at this. No pet copion. Yeah, why is there no pet copion? That would be cool, Hermit, huh? Totally. I was thinking the same. Like when I saw this, why is there no other? The Fury paint looks good, but paying $20 for a Fury paint is kind of a lot of money, don't you think, guys? Like, you're curious how the strong armored clothing is? Does anybody know in the chat what are the stats on it? I think it's like an undersuit, Carl. Copy on the page next to the character faults adverse. CAG always is so store credit for compensation. Of course, Hermit, of course. In what kind of world are you living in? Wake up, Neo. Wake up. Yeah, but that's it. That's stop on it. It kind of looks cool. But I was digging a little bit into that. And I found following out, guys, maybe to like keep your so it does not look bad, like it looks wait the fuck up, Severay, we're gonna send it to burn. Oh my god, wait a second, on that, Hermit, I need to tell you, I still have not beaten Adam Smasher. I kind of need to finish up like I need to level my character up and make my build straight, and then I need to finish him off to complete the playthrough. I still got it open, but let's stay or like on this. You say it's somewhat like a servant, like a servant. I thought, what people were saying. People were saying it looks a little bit too much kitschy. Just imagine him with a plate in his hand. Fuck, Nira. Nira, please, you're destroying it right now. Oh my god. Nira is just right now, Nira in the chat is destroying this patch bundle. If the one previous set was a Desperado El Mariachi, this must be Once Upon a Time in Mexico. And welcome in, Jaden. I don't know. But you know, so you get like a couple of pieces, right? You get like the boots with the pants, the jacket, and like the shirt, right? With this, I don't know how this is like called. The inner side. How you call that in English? Nira, do you know? Chat, do you know? You obviously know. But anyway, I found out, guys, that you cannot. The vest, yeah, vest, right? Gilet, vest, yeah, that's right. Yeah, vest, gilet. I would say. So, but I was interested because I saw some picture of female character wearing only the vest, like the gilet. But I can give you, like, for now, I don't know if they're gonna fix it, I don't know. But you cannot wear the rifle only with the vest. So you need the jacket, and with the jacket you can pull the rifle onto your vest, if this is important. Reminds me of the X Factor. Stewie, welcome in. How are you doing, Stewie? Yeah. That's a paint. Like, the paint looks nice. When you like look in, it got like also like this. I don't know if you see it, but it's got like these flowers all over, like. So yeah, but so there it is again. What do you say about the rifle with the ornaments? Hardened tactical. I must say I'm actually not against like weapons which are like with ornaments. I find it kind of cool. Yeah. It's the suited bodyguard of the bad guy in John Wick 2, Ruby Rose. Ruby Rose. Hold on, I'm just like checking it. Does she got? No, she wears like. Yeah, but she wears like kind of like plain suits. I'm just like looking. I only see her like wearing like plain suits. Or? No, maybe you have. She didn't have gold accent suit, yeah. It looks like very. Yeah. But yeah. She would rock that suit. I think so too. But yeah. I don't know. Kind of like coolish. I don't know the price, like 20. If it's not a full armor, guys, would you like be like, it's a Fury paint. Fury is like a snap fighter. And it's not a armor. It's, would you, I don't know. The pack is $20 plus taxes. Right? I don't know. Like, I don't want to like be now like, you know, but I would say like OMG, what? Oh my god, what is happening? Nira? Like, don't do that to me. OMG Kelly, what is fucking... I will send you a pic and I show you what I see when I see that, okay? Okay, send me the pic. Okay. Wait for a discount. Stewie, there comes the thing. These patch bundles are limited. I put that like they are limited. They maybe return sometime, like for an event where you get like a chance to grab them again, but they're only up for a month and then they're gone. They got like, that's like they FOMO you, right? So they give you like the opportunity to get it with a maybe return in the future. So that's why the patch bundles are always like a hot topic in Star Citizen every month, because you know people collecting rare paints or unique paints and stuff. Oh my god! Oh my god! Nira sent me a picture. Okay, Nira is literally destroying this patch bundle. I don't know. Yeah. Okay, Nira. Yeah, you're making it harder for us to really like this. Okay, so everybody who wants to wear it like John Wick, Nira is gonna be like, hey, you look like El Mariachi. Wait, these people bring you food in which restaurant? Like the, I don't know. Oh my god. Yeah. And yeah, it's kind of okay. It's kind of okay, like a little bit too kitschy, you know? It's a little bit like a pimp, huh? A pimp suit? It looks like a pimp suit, huh? What do you say? If there would be like a... Like, if you would like look at a movie, it kind of like, it's kind of pimp suit. Yeah. It's not that it's bad. And the glasses and the watch. Yeah. Okay, enough of this patch run. But yeah, that's a patch bundle. I don't know. The rifle looks good. The suit, unfortunately not. You know, they could even like add a female version for it. With the female version, I would be maybe digging, but this is like a male suit, and the problem is when you put on like male things on your female body, it makes you look bulky. So, oh my god, you wouldn't laugh into their face about it because they kick your ass? Maybe, who knows? Oh my god, okay. That's the thing. Yeah, guys, also like really, if we stay on topic, Star Citizen, there are some leaks which I just like want to like really address really quick. So everybody was like already talking about the new the C788 cannon, which is kind of going to be the meta. Now it has been nerfed like before the patch, which is kind of good. They reduced the damage output and the rounds per minute. So maybe, yeah, I don't know. The penetration depth is reduced, the penetration cone, maybe not so meta anymore, but it is still one of the, like, not like, could be, it is still the strongest in terms of alpha damage weapon. It's kind of like, you know, you can hit the opponent very hard with this weapon, and you would probably do damage against everything. Like a Perseus, I think even like on capitals because of the high alpha damage. But it's like very slow. So trying to hit like you can the Perseus, yeah, Godspeed. You can maybe like try if you manage to hit like a small target, you're good. But if you try to dogfight with this and the opponent's like gonna recognize that you're rocking this, I think they're going to like outstrafe your shots. So yeah. Also I'm like kind of right now, I'm very hyped about the new patch, guys. 4.9 today. Hold on, I'm gonna like show it in case you missed it. In case you missed it. Okay, yeah, wait a second. This is the old loadout. Like, this is the old layout, okay? Where's the new one? Why do I have like two? Yeah, this is the old one, okay? The new... I got still blur on. Okay, thank you. And this one, why is it like so weird? Okay, for some reason. Okay, I think they're working on the website or something. Because my view is like really fucked up. Okay, it shouldn't look like that. No? Okay, but if you go here... okay, it's like kind of like, why is there like this... Okay, they're still working on this, guys, and I think the reason why they're working on it is like because it's so crooked. So, but they are... Yeah, I wanted to show you that, but now the website is kind of like, I don't know. Check it out, like the new aircore. It's like, yeah, it's like this, but maybe if I go here, no. Okay, can't show you that. Got some new features where you can like calculate your damage and deflection, but maybe, yeah, now it's totally broken. Okay, but I can show you it. I'm kind of like interested, looking forward to test out a couple of things. Yeah, but I kind of like looking at it. I was looking today at the data, guys, and like kind of like I'm kind of like worried also because right now in this balancing pass, it's going to be hard to be effective against everything that is bigger, I don't know, bigger than a hurricane when it not got like size 4. Done with the walk, what did you miss? We just like watched the new patch bundle and just like talking about like looking forward for the next patch. I was trying to show you the new DPS calculator from Aircore, but the website is kind of like updating, or I don't know what is happening, so I can't. Got some new features. Yeah, I'm really looking forward. But it's going to be we need to figure out what loadouts we're going to fly. It seems that the M80, because of their power, like the M80 could be like really strong. Like like M80 is going to be like untouchable by a lot of things. When you dig into that and check the deflections and what can hit the M80, it's crazy. Yeah. So, but yeah, for that, I'm looking forward. New patches coming on Wednesday. We're not streaming on Wednesday, and I don't think, you know, like, don't expect the patch. The patch could drop in the night. We don't know, but I can tell you following. There is a new release candidate coming today. The new message of the day said there is one coming. So I wonder if my rented M80 will finally disappear this patch. You have like 480 days left of rent to it. No, Godspeed, it will probably like stay. Probably it will stay. People were like, and you know what can happen to you, Godspeed? We had this last year. People were renting out ships, and after a patch, it stayed permanently on their account. So it's like kind of like a lottery maybe for you, if you have it. Who knows? Right? So, okay, so yeah, message of the day. New release candidate coming. Guys, for everybody who knows, like, or maybe got a slow internet connection, the patch is kind of huge. It's like more than 60 gigabyte. You can preload it with this release candidate. So you kind of, what you need to copy your live environment, rename the folder to PTU, open the launcher, verify the files, and then you can like kind of preload it. And tomorrow, when the patch drops live, you kind of like reverse it and do the same with the like verified. You just rename PTU to live. So that's how you can like be quicker in. Okay, if you yeah, that's about that. Oh, I found something different, guys. Yeah, I was like, hold on. We can watch this. We can watch this trailer. Yeah, I found a trailer. Hey, Bango, thank you for the lurk. You never played PTU? Yeah, Godfrey, you don't need to play it. So you can just like be preloaded, right? So the PTU is like kind of like a rough experience, and it's like more for testing and giving feedback, and it's just like a voluntary thing what people are doing, because yeah, you're not getting paid for reporting like bugs. Guys, there is this. I found this trailer. The movie is kind of like, it's about a movie. And it's kind of like hyped. And I saw like a picture of it. Tom Cruise plays a role in it, and it's kind of like weird. It looked weird. So I was like, hey, I like weird stuff. So yeah, but what do you think of that trailer? Just roll it. Yeah, you know, guys, like, no matter what you think, like what Tom Cruise is like doing personal in his life, I think he is like a good actor. I like actually his movies, not gonna lie. As an actor, I do like Tom Cruise. And you know, like, I think Red Shank's Tom Cruise, the fat suit, was it like Tropical Thunder? The first thing you're gonna see is rigged? What? Yeah, his movies are good, right? Yeah. He's Furia, welcome in, 07. Yeah. Yeah. Tropic Thunder, I like Tropic Thunder. It's cool. And Tom Cruise like plays this like this boss guy, I think he done good. Yeah. The way he talks with the other guys is like legendary. It's like, it's an inspiration for me, guys. Always, like when I'm going to be in a high position, having that much might, I'm always thinking about like Tom Cruise in like Tropical Thunder, how he is like talking. Hey, no, Ricky, thank you for tuning in, but keep your eyes on the road. Yeah, but yeah, I'm looking forward for that. Guys, have you got like anything else to react or watch? I'm kind of like there's like not much news I could like find to talk about. If you got something, what you have like seen or something, you could like share it. Bam, bam. But yeah, there's a lot of drama going on, but about like stuff, but it's like stuff I don't want to address on stream. No, let me look. Oh, I think, yeah. What is that, Nero? What you sent me? What is that? The dogs. Will you be playing Hell Let Loose Vietnam? Godspeed. I kind of like, I know that the guys are like want to play it, and I'm kind of, yeah, I would probably like play with them, like try it out, like squad up. Not gonna lie, looks cool, but it's like it's like very realistic, tactical mid-sim, right? What's Eve Vanguard like? I've seen Hermit. I've seen Eve Vanguard. I've been like following this. Hold on. Wait. Here, I got a clip on it. I saw this one. Yeah. Yeah, we can watch this. Okay, Nira, I'm gonna look at that. Okay, Eve Vanguard, guys. Yeah. Eve Vanguard reinvented its gameplay with some notes from Battlefield. Let's roll this, okay? Tell me what you think about that. Because I don't know what to think of that game. It's like, yeah. Eve Vanguard is a part of the Eve universe where you can play in an FPS part. It is an extraction shooter with PvP enabled. You play mostly against PvE, but there is like always like others around. From what I know, it's kind of like, yeah, and somehow it affects a little bit from what I understand. So you can like, you have like an effect on the whole universe also with it. So by conquering these battlefields.
Eve Vanguard, Fenris Creations' most recent attempt to bring on-the-ground FPS gameplay to the massive shared persistent universe of EVE Online, has changed quite a bit since I first laid hands on it last year. From the presentation to the basic movement and gunplay, it's becoming a lot clearer what exactly our disposable war clones will be doing on the wreckage-strewn surfaces of EVE's countless planets, and how that will translate back to Avalon, the flotilla where our consciousness exists between missions. I got a chance to play the latest build, which is launching to the public today as Operation Avalon, in a closed playtest with a handful of devs and VIPs, and talked to game director Scott Davis and creative lead Jamie Stanton about
so you
what's
can test
coming.
It out.
The big news? If all goes according to plan, Vanguard will be connecting up to EVE Online, the spaceship MMO, 24/7 by the end of this year.
We're actually going to see a lot.
Okay. So by the end of the year, it's somehow like be connected with that.
Collaboration and
So you are not late if you're interested.
happening between EVE Online and Vanguard, as we'll be seeing maybe corporations in EVE Online creating Vanguard wings
recruitment drives.
Recruitment drives.
That's just over the galactic horizon, though. Operation Avalon is a more focused slice of what's coming.
No prototypes, no placeholder now. This is the game looking and playing like we want it to.
This is the game looking and playing how they wanted to.
While Fenris previously hesitated to use the term
It looks pretty basic in terms of FPS gameplay. Like no quirks, features. You got like armor health. You got some abilities down in the center.
extraction shooter, that's very much the core of the game mode at the moment. You beam down to the planet in a clone body, try to collect as many resources as possible, and then beam out before you get annihilated by other players or the NPC baddies of Mordu's Legion guarding the juiciest loot. There's no closing circle and no victory.
He's triggering me because his mouse sensi. His mouse sensi is so off. He is like he's oversteering like on every. I don't know. It's hard for me to judge because, like, with all respect to this guy, like, on every aim, he's like overshooting the target, and it's like, dude, lower your DPI. Are you playing with 3,600 DPI? I don't know. I'm sorry. He did not look confident about being what he wanted. Yeah, let's see. Looks like there is no recoil. Yeah, but maybe that, like it still can feel smooth. That shit bugs me so bad, really. Yeah.
Royale, just the promise of higher risk for higher rewards.
So yes, you are a war clone. A war clone is something that was created around the time of the game that we made previously called Dust 514. You are essentially like an immortal mercenary. So your mind is stored, on like a hard drive.
I hate when they show games and use controller,
so
even if they're bad. Godspeed, we have players in the org who play with controller, and you gonna win. You're gonna lose duels to them, like on mouse and keyboard, like talented players.
These war clones are stored there. And when you deploy to the surface, your mind gets sort of transferred and printed into the mind of this war clone. You step out into the world and you kind of do whatever you have to do. And when you're done, you extract through something called a harmonic bridge, which is where your stuff is like transported back to your ship, and your mind is transported back to the resonant garden. So your mind and everything that you've experienced is sort of persists across these sessions, but your sort of the biological matter of your clone is being destroyed every time, either by you being killed in the field or by you extracting.
There's a palpable tension built into every moment that fits very much with.
Oh, so there's like this amount of like motion blur in an FPS game. Guys, like, I don't know about you. I don't know if you know anybody who plays FPS shooters with motion blur, but everybody who I know is like the first thing they do, and myself included, is to deactivate motion blur. This is like, I don't know who came up with that idea that that's a good thing. I don't like it personally. But yeah, I don't know.
Eve's ruthless universe. Even opening a container triggers a short waiting period in which every piece of loot is revealed one at a time. You're vulnerable during this entire process, and I definitely found myself saying, come on.
And a multiplayer game, he obviously like plays with his friends in the squad.
Out loud while gunfire echoed somewhere nearby. Player snipers could be hiding anywhere, so thinking about sight lines and how to get from one structure to the next is always challenging. Operation Avalon takes place on a new handcrafted map with some randomized elements, and this is part of how Vanguard helps ease you in. Different points of interest are labeled based on the difficulty of NPCs who spawn there and, in turn, how good the loot you might find is. And while a griefer could certainly camp the lower level areas just to be a pain in the butt, they aren't going to get much out of it since their prey won't be carrying particularly good loot. So if you want to farm up some better gear and get your head around the mechanics scavenging the outskirts, I found that's a pretty low stakes playstyle. You're never completely out of danger, the whole map is PvP enabled, but you can stock up on the basics and beam out with a little bit of vigilance. This scales all the way up to more treacherous areas that might require a key card from elsewhere on the map to open, featuring the toughest NPCs and the most competition for highly valuable loot. The command
Kind of like, like the system in Marathon where you like collect key cards and then go to the map and do like a loot run with the key card. If you lose the key card, if you lose against other teams competing the loot room, and it's like you lost it, right? So it's like a high stakes game.
block at the northwest corner felt almost like a high level raid area, full of elites that I wasn't equipped to deal with. Even with a couple allies, I didn't make it much further than the front door. And that's where Vanguard's progression kicks in. Like EVE Online, you lose everything your clone is carrying when you die, but that's just part of the job for a Vanguard. One successful trip down and back can bring you valuable resources and, more importantly, blueprints. You might lose a gun, but as long as you have the blueprint for that gun, you can keep manufacturing copies of it back in orbit using basic materials from mining and common containers. Industry is a part of Vanguard too. Aside from better guns, there's a system for crafting chipsets, which are equipable perks that can combine to make something almost like a class loadout, adding new optics, increasing reload speed.
Weapons. I mean, that looks good. The assets look good. I think what bothers me a little bit when I see this footage of this game is it looks a little bit outdated. Comparing it to like modern games in the same like category like Marathon. Like this is comparing this game to Marathon, it's like if Vanguard looks like it has been built in like an 3D game creator, right? That's how I see it. Like it's so, I don't know, it's so clean. Like I don't know, just like
Speed or
yeah. While Marathon looks how it well designed, and the movement is like, I don't know, where fun. Yeah, I'm comparing this game to Marathon, guys. So, and for me, Marathon is winning.
even changing how a gun works.
There isn't a mining playstyle in Vanguard right now that's as deep as it is in EVE Online. We do have the mining tool. Mining is still a big part of the game in terms of how you get resources to allow you to manufacture the gear and the blueprints that you have. We will have people who tend to want to stay away from PvP, maybe stay on the fringes and stay away from some of the POIs where PvP is prevalent. And we know there are players that are already looking at the maps from tests and figuring out where the PvP gauntlets are going to start being created on the map. So those playstyles are already starting to come through.
There is also such a flaw in the industry, guys. What do you think about that? Like, please let me know your thoughts. There is like a lot of PvP extraction shooters coming out, right? Like we have it, right? Like everybody, even Fortnite building right now an extraction shooter variant with, and this is like so crazy, like with Disney characters. And I did not make this up. This is like literally the truth. Like an extraction shooter variant of like Fortnite with Disney characters, which the Disney like owns a lot of IPs, so we don't know what it's going to be. If it's going to be Goofy or Marvel, we don't know. But they creating these games, and then they're struggling to like balance this out. Like people want to play PvE, and they playing this game in a PvP game, and this always like creates friction. You saw that in not an extraction shooter, but like Dune. Dune had like a major issue. Everything endgame was built for PvP, and like players wanted to play PvE. Marathon, like the game is really good. It's well made, well balanced, and now they are creating these PvE modes, because like to attract new players, right? And just like pushing these modes in, which breaks the whole game concept, because like why should everybody take a risk and play like with high stakes, with high rewards, when they can take the easy route? Now they're saying the same thing, right? Like they're creating this PvP extraction shooter, and then they're saying like, yeah, there's going to be some areas where PvE players can go, and they will know what areas to avoid and stuff. So they're, I don't know, like second class. You don't like PvP, you have no friends to squad up, they all figured out, you're hopeless at it. Yeah, it's, yeah, but that's also problems too. You know, like Marathon, for example, is a free player game. You can squad up with randoms, but you're not going to have like this experience, like playing with a squad, you know, which you like friends, which you know how they played, you know how they push. You don't maybe know if they like or if they don't push, and you need to push for them, right, and stuff. Hold on, I need to check something. I'm getting some messages. Okay. Second class PV here. Yeah. You know, that's, I don't know. I have also like another a vid on that. I can show if I can find it. It's like from a den. Yeah. I don't know. It's kind of like,
But that's something that we only plan to enrich even further, adding more capabilities and tools to fit the kind of industrialist playstyle, creating safe havens for players who just want a bit more PvE.
and then hear me out on that, on this game. Eve Online is a great game. It's an MMO. I kind of like, I never played it because it is so big and you need to dig in and have so much time, so I never dig into it. But I was like I was looking at it, logging in, like looking at the ship designs, everything looked awesome. I really actually wanted to play this, but I never got into that. But like, it's either like you play PvE very, I don't know, like calm, it's like an MMO style. So they are delivering a PvP game, a PvP FPS game to like maybe a player base, which kind of likes maybe slower paced games, because, you know, choosing an attack bar in not an action MMO, because I wouldn't say EVE Online is action MMO, kind of like, right? It's always like, that's like friction, right? I don't think it's a user base for this game. First, it was Battle Royale, then extraction shooters. They want to attract all the players for their money. Then the game is for nobody, really. Yeah. Maybe they want the FPS friends to play with them, and this is the only way. Maybe, yes, maybe. I guess, you know, like, I think EVE Online players, they're gonna either like love it or hate it, because maybe they're going to be like, hey, this is such a cool play loop. I do my MMORPG style here, and then I'm going down to a planet, play some FPS, like just it's something new, refreshing. Or, and here comes the part, the user base of EVE Online beer going to be like this. oh my god, this is so annoying. Now instead of like just mining this shit, I need to go down and play FPS. There is going to be some PvPers there. I don't like you know, like maybe that's we cannot tell. Like that's they need to decide. So
rather than PvP, and allowing that emergent kind of
how will Vanguard translate to Microsoft Excel? Citrus, can you like Vanguard the game, which broke down after 3 days? You mean that? Sorry to interrupt. I'm gonna play it.
PvP
We
to
almost
still
broke
happen
through.
on the field and be a part of the tension of each deployment.
At the end of the day, though, Fenris wanted to get the shooter gameplay dialed in for Operation Avalon, and I found its small handful of weapons pretty satisfying. A common piece of feedback from last year's playtest was that it had a little too much of a sense that you were playing as a floating gun and not a person. In Operation Vanguard, my war clone had much more of a feeling of weight.
I'm so stupid, Citrus. This game. I'm so stupid. You not mean the other Vanguard. This Operation Vanguard. I'm so stupid, Citrus. You mean this game.
While still being agile,
I don't know.
even slightly superhuman.
There's a little bit of everything in there. I think if you look at the mode itself, you know, games like Marathon and Arc Raiders, very recently, we've been playing a lot of that.
Yeah. Okay. They know what they're doing. And you see the footage here comparing Vanguard, like Eve Vanguard, to Marathon, and look at it. Just like this looks. It just like it does not look like it would be like was made like in a 3D FPS game builder, right? Like also like this, like
superhuman.
There's a little bit of everything in there. I think if you look at the mode itself, you know, games like Marathon and Arc Raiders, very recently, we've been playing a lot of that. But if you look at the weapons that are coming through, there's a lot of Halo, there's a lot of Unreal Tournament. I think when we look at like time to kill and, you know, kind of our animation timing and how we framed the weapon on screen, we looked at Battlefield 6, you know, with a magnifying glass to kind of get an experience that, you know, we were all playing a lot of Battlefield 6. We all felt it felt very good in terms of a shooter. It was kind of weighted but not lumbered. So we really wanted our you know, our shooting to feel like that. Yeah, there's a lot of our influences kind of creeping in there. There's one weapon in particular, which is
I think it's
very,
too
very
outdated.
close to the flak cannon from Unreal Tournament, which is a weapon very close to my heart.
With all respect to the developers, it's maybe they put a lot of passion into that, but it looks so outdated. It looks so outdated. Doesn't mean it can be like, I don't know, Braith, hi, helping. I'm being attacked by an ornate puppy. Oh my god, get him out of here. We are watching Eve Vanguard. That's like the FPS part of Eve Online, which you can play right now to test it out, and it's going to be at the end of the year. They're gonna like connect both games, and you will have like an impact on the Eve universe. Yeah, they built Eve Vanguard in their own engine and tools. Yeah.
If you want to give life as a war clone a try yourself, Operation Avalon will be open to the public from July 7th to July 20th. For more previews of the biggest upcoming games,
I don't know.
Don't miss our recent
I don't know, guys. I don't know. I'm not like it looks very dated. Yeah. Doesn't, I don't know. It can be good. I'm not so, how you say, like stoked by that what I saw. Hold on, maybe I saw something. Wait, I need to look at my history because we were like I saw, okay, yeah. I have something. I don't know. I don't know if we can like because yeah. Acid were coming hi. I think they had an old failed FPS on PlayStation a few years back and just want to revitalize the franchise. It's nothing like Eve really, and Eve was brought out a couple of years back too, so they want to return on their investment. Yeah, yeah, but how is this even like monetized? Yeah, it's kind of like free to play. I don't know. I kind of like I'm not biting the bait when I see like Eve Vanguard. And I was really looking at it, but it looks a little bit outdated and another extraction shooter. And yeah, like the thing is also like, I'm just looking up if I can find the comparison because where is it? Because Marathon is like kind of like failing right now, and like people don't know if this is like. No, I can find it. Like for example, oh, my stream is buffering. Oh yeah, hold on. Why is my stream buffering? Just a moment, guys. I think we're getting back. I think we're coming back online or not. Yo. Hey. Nam, welcome in. And Brave, thank you for your, I don't know if you hear me, it's still buffering. It's fine. No, it's us. I'm gonna check what's going on. Hold on, guys. I'm trying to see what's happening here on my end. I got a cool tool where I can look if my internet connection is really shitty or if somebody is watching unauthorized something in the background. No. Seems my internet is just like shitty. But okay, it's getting better, guys. It's Nero. YouTube looks good. Okay. Yeah, I'm losing frames. But it's nothing. No, it's really. Think. Okay. What is happening? What the fuck? What are you watching, Nira? No, I can't. I know, like, it's not. No, Nira is not watching something. Guys, I see, but it's maybe it's coming back now. Hey, Toba, wake up, Edle. It was me downloading Apex. Oh. Why are you downloading Apex? Okay, I think we're coming back. Vetkos, thank you for your resub. 7 months now, Vetkos. Thank you so much. Hope you're doing good. Thank you for your resub. Okay. Everybody stop downloading. Shit. Okay, this is not looking good, guys. I'm like falling, like down. I'm falling. Danger is dying. Let me check that really quick.
Tried to fix what was broken, but you made up your mind. I gave you all my reasons, then you pushed them aside. Guess it wasn't enough. When it rains, it floods. Left me drowning here, neck deep, dragged me through the mud. You act like I stabbed a knife in you. I cut so deep, I went all the way through. If you guess like me, then I'm a fool. No more drama now. Shots to shoot. I'll throw fuel on the fire. Burn the bridge to the ground. You're no longer required.
Okay, guys, I'm back. I think it looks good now. It's still buffering, but it's getting better. Okay, I think it's catching up now. I don't know what the fuck. That was weird. Okay. Yeah, I'm I think it has to do something with the restream thing what I'm using to like more the stream. I think it has to do something with that. Okay. Otherwise, we're losing some frames. That's annoying. Okay, anyway. Thank you. Guys, we're gonna continue because it's kind of like, I don't know how. Yeah, I'm just like looking at the... Maybe it's gonna catch up. You know what, guys? I actually would like to like keep like watching something with you. I have two things. Or maybe... Yeah, I do have something. You know? I've seen this one. Where is it? It's about is PvP a problem in Star Citizen? I would like to watch this, and then I also yeah, maybe, I don't know, the brutal truth about Steam Early Access. Yeah, that could be like also something to watch, but hold on. Where is this? Oh, here. Yeah, it's kind of like I'm just interested what he got to say. Cause you know, guys. Okay, I think the stream is catching up by now. It's like we're like dropping below the bitrate, but we could. Okay, let's watch it. Let's watch it. I think it's good. So it's from this one is from Captain Katon. For now I'm not like following him. I just saw this in my feed. So, and I think this is like he did this like, I don't know, like this is I don't know if he wants PvP or doesn't want PvP. I don't know. But you know, guys, like we are I'm kind of like not against PvP. I do enjoy like the sandbox part of Star Citizen, where because like we do a lot of like hardware and stuff. Yeah, so let's just roll it.
Star Citizen has a PvP problem that'll ruin this game if nothing changes. Now, if you've watched...
Does Star Citizen has a PvP problem? I don't know. Many games do have PvP problems, but then when it goes to PvE, they die.
This channel, you know how this works. I'll make a provocative claim, then spend about 8 minutes backing it up. By the end, you'll either agree with me or fight me in the comments. I really don't care which. I enjoy YouTube PvP. But before you hit dislike, let me cook on this, because I'm not a Care Bear asking CIG to remove PvP.
Okay.
That's not where this is going. Nor am I gonna bore you with 30 years of MMO history to make my case, because another game just did this. Their developers ignored every warning and lost 95% of its players in a year. My fear is that Star Citizen is walking right into that same scenario. The good news is, I think CIG accidentally built the solution, and we'll get into that. The current PvP implementation, like a lot of things,
Okay. No. I kind of like going back online. Hey, welcome in. You had a disco ball. Holy shit, okay. Come on. Don't let me hang in there. I think it's better though. It's getting better. It's getting better. Oh, it's still dropping. This is weird. Nope. Guys, this is annoying. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for the difficulties. Okay. I need to hard reset it again. Guys, I'm gonna try out something else to test it out. But guys, everybody on YouTube, I would need to ask you to come to Twitch. I'm gonna try one more thing to not multi-stream and go back on Twitch if this fixes it. I'm sorry, but I think this is the only thing I can do. Or otherwise like it's too much buffering. I don't think it's like I think it's a problem of the tool I use. I need to check that, okay? Gonna be back in a moment.